Man, what's going on, YouTube? I got an interesting topic to talk about. Actually, it's kind of a story, something that happened to me when I was in Mississippi. Maybe some of you guys have went through the same thing. So now, what I'm getting with my, let's just say, so-called associates in Mississippi. I'll just leave it as that. I don't want to be too revealing. But, they've gotten to a point where when I come, it's kind of like all the bills, everything that we do is whether it comes to eating, whether it comes to let's get together and have a outing as far as it, a get together or something, whatever it is, certain individuals look to me to pay for everything. And here's the funny part. A lot of these individuals are older than me. And when I say older, I'm saying about at least 25 to 30 years old. And one thing I've kind of noticed in certain communities is that they get upset when you decline. They get upset to the point where they're like, look, you've made all this money. You can afford to do this. And that takes me back to a great point. One may wonder, why is it that a guy who becomes a millionaire a lot of times never really helps out his kids? They may pay for their college education, but they don't just hand that money to a kid and say, hey, you don't have to work. You can live off of the money I've made throughout the years. And you're going to see how this all ties in together. Just bear with me. So I listened to a call on Dave Ramsey today. And the guy said, hey, my kids right now are suffering in the so-called recession right now. And they're giving 150% when it comes to work. Why do I have to wait until I die to bless them with money instead of just giving it to them now? Now, I was waiting for Dave to answer that question. But here's my answer to that question. First of all, if your kids were given 150%, they would make money. If your kids were giving amongst themselves 150%, they will have money right now. But see, here's the problem, guys. And now it's going to go ahead and call it. Everything's going to come together. People fall on other people for their comfort zone. Like, let's say, for instance, a member of your family suddenly becomes a rap star or, big in business or whatever it may be. A lot of people, some people in that family will begin to quit their jobs or try to become more friendly with that person so they can reap the benefits from that person's work. But here's where the problem is. When a person comes to me and they come to me with anger and say that I should help them and I should do something, or like they say in certain black communities, you should give back to the community and all these other kind of things. Only thing I'm giving back is advice. Because if you give a person money, you may think you're helping that person, but really all you're doing is enabling that person. You're causing that person to stop using their creative ability to make money on themselves, but to come to you for a safety net. Because this is what will happen. You will give that person the money. They will go get the things or the products or whatever they may want to get. They will go purchase those things with the money you gave them. Not thinking that this money is going to run out. How is it that I can take this money and keep this money on a flipping level where I flip it and flip it and flip it and keep doing this on a continuous basis? So once that money runs out, what do you think that person is going to do next? Well, this is how I got this money, so let me go back to the source. So I want to know, are there any other YouTubers out there that are going through this? Because now I see why sometimes wealthy people have to stay away from people with poor minds. Because everybody doesn't thinking this welfare type mindset as far as like, hey, let me borrow some money. Hey, give me some money. Hey, I need money to party with. Or can I have, because what I was told was, hey, give me $400. And I'm like, wow. It wasn't even really like, listen, man, here's the situation or whatever, blah, blah, blah. No, it was, give me $400. And of course, I declined that. I'm not giving somebody $400 for what? If I have to get up in the morning and sweat and bust my balls to make things happen, and you're sitting here every day not doing anything, why should I give you money? Why should I damage you more by giving you money? And then if you don't give it, they get upset with you. They begin to curse you out and tell you how you think you're here now and all this other crap. This country has a long way to go. The welfare system here, it has created a group of individuals that want something for nothing. It's just, I see these social programs are crap. All you're doing is enabling individuals. This is why this country whines over jobs and things like this, because it just wants to be given. Nobody wants to get up in the morning and work. People hate work now. They have become lazy in this country. How dare you ask me for money when you're one individual and you can do the same thing that someone else does to make money? So let me know, guys, if there's some of you out there right now who are experiencing something like this, who are going through something like this. Or maybe you may be one of the people that are asking people for money. Let's start a forum about this and find out, what's going on. Because I know I'm not the only one out here right now that's going through this situation. So that's all I have to say. I was just saying, please subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. So that's all, guys. Until next time, signing off.